everyone, my name is Millie and welcome to The Performing Arts and Me. For those of you that don't know me, I am a current student at a UK drama school. I'm at Bird College on their pre-professional foundation year course, and I make videos about drama school and performing arts and things like that, and my general life experiences as well. So if you're interested in that, please don't forget to subscribe. Now in today's video, I'm going to be giving you some things to consider when asking yourself, should you go to drama school? Now, obviously, everyone's personal situation and circumstances are different, and so I can't literally tell you you should go to drama school, you shouldn't go to drama school. I'm just going to give you some points that you might want to consider when you're deciding if it might be the right thing for you. Now, the thing is, drama school training is not the only way to be the person, to be a performer or an actor in this industry. There are people in the industry that are really successful that haven't had formal drama school training or things like that. So it's not a requirement, but it is quite a common way to get into the industry because it gives you that training and that background. If you don't know what a drama school is exactly, I made a video on that last week, so don't forget to look at that if you haven't seen it already. But I think the first question that you need to consider when deciding if you should go to drama school is, do you want to be a performer, actor, blah, 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 blah? Or is it someone else's dream? Because if it's your parents that would have wanted to be a performer, or your carers or whoever it is, and you've kind of just been not just going along with it, like maybe you enjoy it, but it's not your dream, you really, really want to be an astronaut or something like that, then drama school probably isn't right for you. Because in reality, if you don't love something, you're not going to want to stick with it, you're not going to work hard at it. And yeah, you might like it and you might really enjoy it, but are you going to be spending the rest of your life wondering, oh, what if I went for that other thing? That's the thing that I think is the most important question is, do you want it or not? If the answer is yes, I do want this, then great, that might be something for you. But if it's I don't really want it, then maybe you want to look at what you do really want and try and go for that instead, and have those conversations with people around you who are maybe saying, oh, you're really good at this, you should go for this. And yeah, I think try and follow your gut instinct and your dream. The next question is kind of related but kind of not. It's, what do you want to have in life? So that sounds really deep, but I'm talking, do you want financial stability? Do you want job security? Do you want a house? Do you want kids? Do you want, I don't know, a dog? All these different things. What would you want to have in the future? And would this career path mean that you might not have those things? Because let's be honest, the performing arts is not the most stable job industry in the world. You're very unlikely to be in work constantly. So job security is not likely to be there. If that's going to impact on other things, impact on your mental well-being, then you might decide that actually, although you really like performing arts, you want it to be a hobby, a side interest, and you'd rather have a more stable career. My next question is, do you have any other career plans? Again, it's kind of linked in, but are there other options out there that you would be interested in looking into? Because it might be that you look into them and you decide drama school still is for you and you really want to go. But if you have other career plans and you're like, not really sure, I'll go to drama school, I think it's worth exploring all your different options before you decide. And I think this is true with anything, not just drama school, performing arts. But if you I kind of like maths and I kind of like science, but I kind of also like English literature, have a look at all the different career options before you kind of start narrowing down your options. So if you've looked at all these things and you've decided that you do want to be a performer, actor, whatever it is, blah, 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 then I think the next question is, do you need the training? Because that's ultimately what the drama school is going to give you. I mean, you might also get a degree out of it, but yeah, it's looking at the training that you need for the industry. Do you feel that you're already prepared? Do you feel that you'd rather learn on the job? Do you think if you manage to get little work and then get bigger work and things like that, would that be your preferred route in, or would you rather have the training and go in that way? There's different routes to get to the performing career, and I think a lot of people are oh no, if I don't get into drama school, I'm never gonna do it, I'm never gonna make it. But is that Is that true? Because if you look at other people in the industry, I cannot think of any names off the top of my head, but if you Google people that didn't go to drama school, or look on their social media, or look on their, I don't know, I'm sure you'll find people that you know and you might think, oh, I'm sure they would have gone to drama school, but they actually didn't and they just got in by a different route. So look at the other ways that you could get to your career path, because drama school training, the actual training itself, might not be for everyone, and that's a personal choice. My next question that I would encourage you to consider is, should you go now? Are you ready yet? This is kind of for, well, for many people, but you can go to some drama schools at age 16 and you can go to some aged 18 plus, etc. And if you go age 16, then obviously you're younger and you might be ready for that. I personally don't think that me at 16 would have been ready for drama school, but there are people on my course who were 16 when we started the course and they seem to be doing absolutely fine. So are you ready to go to drama school to do intense training? It is intense training. Are you ready to live away from home if that's something that you'd have to do? Are you ready to put so much time and energy and effort into this thing? However old you are, this is. The next question is about money. Now, this kind of depends on the course, the school, the everything. Do you have the finances to be able to do it? You can, for some drama schools, get student loans, and so you might be like, yes, I don't have the money in my bank account, but I have the money if I get a student loan, in which case then you'd look at those courses that have a student loan available in order to be able to do that course. Or you might look at places that have scholarships or bursaries, grants, things like that, DARDAs. But also you could say, actually, I really want to do this particular course, I can't get this finance, so I need to save for a year or something. Also think about your personal situation, your family life, your friends, like, are you ready to move away? Are you ready to support yourself? Are you ready to meet new people? Things like that. Just look at different aspects of your life and see, if I put drama school into this mix, is it going to mean that I can still thrive and enjoy myself and look after my mental health, which is really important. Thinking about your mental health and your general well-being is also something I would encourage you to do. Are you mentally ready for drama school? Are you, healthy enough to be able to do the intense training? If you don't feel like you are mentally ready or physically strong enough to be able to do the training, then what support could you put in place? That doesn't mean that you're not ready to go to drama school, but what support could you put in place to make sure that the drama school training doesn't impact your mental health and well-being negatively? Not that it would do, I'm not saying that at all, but if that's something that you're concerned about, it might be worth putting safeguards in place. So yeah, that's about it. I'd say that those are some of the questions that you might want to think about when you're considering if you should go to drama school or not. As I said, I don't know your personal circumstances, but I hope that has been helpful to help you make your decision. And I'd also advise just talking to like friends and family and seeing what they think, or talk to your teachers, dance teachers, things like that, and just build a network of support when you're looking at whether you should apply or not. If you're not sure, at the end of the day, you could try a course. Lots of drama schools do short courses. Some of them do foundation courses. If you've got the finance to be able to do that, I think that's a really helpful way to find out if it is something that is for you, because you get to try it for a year without like the 3-year commitment. Or you do get even shorter like summer courses, or I don't know, evening courses, things like that, just to give it a try and see what happens. Because if you never give it a try, you might never know. If you feel like you're going to be spending the rest of your life wondering what if, then maybe it's worth giving it a go and seeing what happens. Anyway, I hope you have enjoyed this video, and if you have, please do give it a like to let me know, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And thank you very much for watching. Bye!